everybody. I hope you're doing really well today. My name's Michelle Legaly. I'm the creator of lots of different things, just like you. Every single week, I try to come on and do some type of tool, tip, training, or inspiration somewhere in the realm of intuitive work, maybe you being a sensitive soul, inner work. We're always working on ourselves, coaching, life coaching, and lots of times business building, which I'm going to talk to you about a little bit today. Okay, today is all about how to value yourself. And this came about because I was in one of my, I was coaching in one of my groups last week, and we were supposed to be doing intuitive work, but we were working on ourselves intuitively first, giving ourselves readings actually. And then we ended up in this amazing conversation about if you were really going to value yourself, what would you be doing? And so the word I don't value myself came up a lot for people. And I think that's interesting because I'm like, what does it really mean to value yourself? So if you could do me a favor, whether you're catching me live or whether you're catching this on the replay, what does valuing yourself mean to you? Maybe you've never asked yourself the question. So ask it now and see what kind of response you get. What does valuing yourself actually mean? Start there, write that down or type it in the chat wherever you want to. And then here's what I did with the students and for myself last week. And I swear I had a breakthrough because of it. Once you understand your definition of valuing yourself, what are all and now you need paper. What are all the things that you would stop thinking, feeling, and doing if you were truly going to value yourself day to day, minute to minute, month to month, year to year? If you were really going to value yourself right now, what would you stop doing, stop thinking, and stop feeling? And I'm not saying ever, because we're all going to have thoughts and feelings and behaviors. But what would you really stop doing that you think is causing you to undervalue yourself? It's so interesting because I've talked about this in many different ways, but it's coming up again. What would you stop doing? Okay, shift. What would you start thinking? What would you start feeling? What would you start doing if you were going to value yourself? Write that down or type it in the chat. Really do this for yourself, because I did it for myself with a group of people last week. And I took my just notebook paper, taped it to my bathroom wall because I know I'm going to be brushing my teeth a couple times a day. And I have been really seeing a difference in just about less than a week now. So what would you stop doing? What would you start doing if you were truly going to value yourself based on what valuing yourself means to you? Cool. That's it. That's the coaching for today, is for you to get super clear on what valuing yourself means to you. And then what are you going to stop doing? What are you going to start doing? And then we even got into a deeper conversation of, okay, Michelle, we actually know what we would need to do and not do to value ourselves, but I can't actually get myself to do it. And so I'll talk about that in another Facebook Live or another time if you want to. If you're interested, let me know. But there are tools and techniques to actually shift it really is your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors. It's really all it's going to come down to. That's it. Maybe there's more, but I haven't seen more. Okay, so there's that. I hope that's super helpful. I want to share a little bit about what happened for me as I practiced this over the last less than a week. What I got in my own guidance, and if like you resonate with what my guidance got, then take it and use it for yourself. Like if I have a passion or Yeah, if I have a desire to share it with you, there's probably an equal or greater need for it that it could help somebody. And if that's you, great. And if I'm about to say something, you're like, that doesn't make any sense, no way, or whatever, then just throw it out. And that's okay too. Okay, so here we go. With the idea of valuing yourself and me really focusing on myself, I got this, that my job or my purpose is to actually focus on enjoying everything I've created, or just enjoy whatever I want to create. And if I don't find a lot of joy in those things that either I'm doing, then I can just let them go. I know it sounds so simple, but I wasn't doing it. I was more in the mindset of, got to get your work done. It's time to feed everybody. It's time to clean the house. It's time to do your work. Like, I always treat it like it's a job. But my job, my guidance told me, no, your job is to actually enjoy your job, to enjoy your family. If you're going to clean, enjoy the cleaning. If you're going to cook, enjoy the cooking. My job is to actually figure out how to do it in enjoyment. And so that's what I've been working on for several days. And it's so interesting. I don't know. I just hope that's helpful for you. If it is, let me know in the comments. You can probably see how excited I am. Even my husband's saying, you've been so excited about your work. You've been so excited about making dinner. I'm like, I know, because my focus is, how do I do this in joy? I'll give you a silly example. Last night, we didn't have, this probably happens to you too, but we were out of food. There was literally nothing left in the freezer. I could have gotten up a box of, I don't eat gluten, but rice pasta out. I could have done something, but I didn't even have an onion. I didn't even have olive oil to spice it up. So I was out. So I'm like, well, if you were going to enjoy your dinner tonight, you would go out, or you would go to the grocery and get something. So I decided to go to the grocery. I'm like, well, now you have to go to the grocery, enjoy. So I went to Whole Foods instead of Kroger, because I just love the feel of Whole Foods. And I got something really good for dinner. And then I was going to make some chimichurri to go with it. And I actually got excited. And then I came home and my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to make us a great dinner. It sounds so silly, but I don't normally operate that way. And I had so much joy from the moment I decided, what would I do if I was going to do it in joy? I had joy the entire night. Okay, I feel like I was babbling, but I'm doing the same thing for my life, with my husband, with my kids, with my family, with my friends, with my activities, and with my work. And the first focus is, well, how am I going to do this in joy? And if I can't do it in joy, do you want to let it go? So I hope that's really helpful. I know there's so many things we actually have to do that you're like, there's no way I can get joy out of this. This is just a chore. And I get that. I have those things too, but I challenge you and myself to say, okay, you're still going to take care of your family. You're still going to do this thing. How do you do it with the most joy? What would you do? What would you think? What would you feel? Okay. I hope that's helpful. We can talk about it more and more if you want to. With that in mind, I've created something new, because I've been on this train of doing things in joy. One of the things I do is I used to have a big program. It was $11,000, and it was Inner Work Life Coach certification and the Business Building Academy. And it was a year-long program. In 2023, I split them up because honestly, people were requesting it. So then I had certification and I had the Business Academy, but I really didn't have the bandwidth to market those programs and deliver at the highest level. So the Business Academy fell to the wayside, and it didn't fall to the wayside with the students in the program. I 110% deliver, because I'm always going to be that way. But I wasn't good at the marketing on the front end, and I just didn't have the bandwidth. But I had the bandwidth to be with the students. Anyway, those students are graduating soon, and a few of them have said to me, we're going to be lost after this. What do we do when this program ends? And I'm like, I know, I'm going to be lost working with you guys. I don't want this to end either. So in my effort to continue to serve those students if they want it, and to do things that I want to do, enjoy, and continue to work with them, I'm opening up a new program called the Business Building Spring Cohort. And it'll be the first time I've ever done this. I don't have all the details yet because I'm still in the excitement of creating it, but I do know a few things. I'm going to limit the number of students so I can actually work with people, get to know them, hold their hands. It's going to be a 3-month commitment. It's going to be a very affordable price, something I've never offered before for business building at this price. I'm going to try it for 3 months. I'm going to see if it serves you or whoever shows up and joins. I'm going to see if I can stay in joy with it. I'm going to see if you can stay in joy with it. The biggest thing is here's who I can help. If you are a coach of some kind, if you are a coach in one of my, in my certification program, you're definitely a candidate. If you are inside of any of my other programs and you want to step into the coaching space, or you already have a skill, like I get this a lot, Reiki master, yoga instructor, energy worker, energy healer, intuitive, those are my people because that's me. If you already have a skill and you want to learn how to build your business, to get clients, to build the foundations of your business, how to be seen, any of that, we do all of that inside the Business Academy. But again, you're not going to do all that in 3 months. We're going to get you dialed in with what exactly where you are now, what you say you want, and then we're going to build that roadmap, and you should be able to get a few things accomplished in the roadmap. Does that make sense? Everyone's going to be unique, though, about where you are and what you want. You're unique in that, and you're also unique in your bandwidth and your skill set and your tech skills and your ability to be seen. Like, everyone's unique in what they're good at and what they're not good at, and we have to account for that from where you are to what you want and what are the right next steps for you to take to move the needle in your business. Okay, I'm going to put, if you are interested, again, there's going to be a wait list. It's going to start April 18th. I'm going to start a wait list. Let's see if I can find the link. I'll put it in the, I will put it, go look in the comments. I'm going to put it in the comments. If you have any questions, please ask me here or reach out to me. I'm happy to answer them. Again, I don't have all the details yet. Here's what I do know. It's going to start April 18th and it's going to run for 3 months. You're going to get the entire Business Academy program vault. I mean, again, people were in a bigger program, but it was $11,000. It has every step you need that I've built in my business, and I've built my business to a little over $1 million now. Just everything I've done from marketing to sales to delivery, actually like delivering products to people and they're happy campers. You're going to get all that. It's going to start with a wait list though. And here's how it's going to go. I'm going to take 50 students. My current students get first dibs on those spots. My past alumni students will get second dibs. Waitlist people will get the next group of people, and then I'll open it up to the public until all 50 spots are gone. That's how I'm going to do it. So if you are interested, join the wait list. It's right there. I put it in the comments. And as I get more details, I will share them with you. Somebody sent me an email yesterday who said, well, how much is it? I don't know yet. I haven't figured out all the details. I just have a start date and who gets it first. And I promise as soon as I get all the details, you will get them too. Certainly the wait list people will get all those details. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If building your business is a part of you valuing yourself and doing things that are going to bring you interest and joy, and you want to be a part of the spring cohort, sign up for the wait list. If it doesn't bring you joy, it's not for you. And that's okay. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.